Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? My goodness, I feel like my weekend went so fast. So we're going to start with a little bit of Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer while I run through what I'm going to do. As you join, oh hey, I do want to point out, this is actually the only thing you should apply in a downward motion. All right, so before I get started and we visit and catch up, I just want to give you a quick rundown of the things I'm using. I feel like I have not been showing my foundation enough love. So today I think we're going to use Tan Makesense foundation, non-comedogenic. Of course, I'm going to use my sunscreen and my Pearlizer and my translucent powder. I want to play with champagne shimmer on my lids and Goldstone shimmer because I feel like I've been in a little bit of a rut with the same colors because I get like that. Brow Sense, and you guys need to hold me accountable and tell me colors you'd like to see. My little dynamic duo, kind of call it my Miracle Brow for my lashes. And we're going to play around with some different colors on my lips. This is Earth and Madeira Topaz because I definitely want to use Mauve Magic. I left it up here for the weekend and I want to use it. And then we're going to play with the new Bright Eyes pencil, although I may end up playing with Bright Eyes in my story. We'll see kind of how this goes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get caught up. Oh, and I forgot about Eyelumintor. Sorry. Eyelumintor. And there probably be some other things I throw in because y'all know how I like to roll. But I'm going to try to use what I have mostly. Probably the only thing I see that I don't have a great color for is contour. So that might be the only thing I have to grab. I feel like the weekend went crazy fast. As you're joining me, tell me how your weekend went and what was a highlight for you, because I love to hear about you guys. Mostly I'm here so we can visit and I can see all the fun things you do and get great ideas. So let's see. So the weekend seemed very fast to me. I came home on Friday. We had a lovely time on the deck. We hung out, we caught up. We had, of course, an adult beverage. I actually stopped and picked us up Chinese. We love to get Chinese from a little place in West Seneca. Well, actually, there's two really good places. I forgot this. There's two really good places in West Seneca. We love one, but I'm not going to throw them under the bus. But they got so expensive that we actually don't really go anymore because it was too much. I was like, I can't spend this much money on Chinese food. I mean, not like it's not great food. I don't mean it that way, but I'm getting it takeout. I'm not going in and sitting down and getting waited on, I guess is what I'm saying. So we went to a different place that we really love called Chang's. It doesn't really look like anything. If you are from the Buffalo area, it's actually where the new Bellasteries opened after it left the west side of Buffalo. It's in that plaza. So there's like a pastry place and Nino's Pizza. But they're so sweet. They're super fast. Like literally I'm leaving work, right? And I can order. And boom, it's ready. Like it's crazy to me. And it's always delicious. It's always a lot of food. So there's always leftovers. Like JC had that for lunch on Saturday when we were by the pool. And I actually still have leftovers. I'll have to bring them one day. He took some today. I didn't have my leftovers on Saturday because, to be honest, I was saving my points to have some ice cream. I did the Light Favorite Day Cold Brew Mocha. Oh, it was, I'm not going to lie. So that's foundation. I apply foundation very similar to how I do the Color Corrected Tinted Moisturizer. You can see this is more of a full coverage. But what I love about this is it's not heavy. I know a lot of times you get, like, look at this, right? You get a foundation and it seems super cakey and everything. Once it gets onto your face, it's uncomfortable. You know it's there. This is not that foundation at all. So don't be, like, hesitant to do that, to go ahead and give the foundation a try because you've had bad experiences. I personally had never really found a foundation I loved. Like, I had the usual, like, 10 bottles that didn't match and everything. So I can help you get a perfect color match that you're really going to feel great about. Let's see. I just used light, medium color corrective, wow, concealer. I'm actually going to use the deep as my contour today to kind of mix it up and use different products in different ways. I saw this really cool thing. Let me see if I can remember how to do it, where you are reversing your fingers like this, and this is how you're supposed to do your contour. So let's see what we think. I don't know if I can do it on this side of my face. I don't know if I'm that coordinated. Some of this seems like a lot of coordination for me when I try these new things, but let's give it a try. Again, it's not makeup. So what it's saying is to come up above your cheekbone and go like this, and then bring it up and kind of make a full C around your face. And then the same on the sides of your nose, right? So then you could go back in with that same flat top. I do like the warmth that gave my face, right? So Saturday we had a really nice mellow day. JC actually had to drive out to work to pick something up that they needed and bring it over to UPS. So he actually brought me a nice breakfast, like an egg white omelet and everything that I really enjoyed. And then, of course, I got busy cleaning because I wanted to get out to the pool, which is what I did. So that was really nice. I have to look up the cute movies we watched this weekend because they both were really adorable. Then yesterday, of course, more cleaning because, you know, it's not the weekend if I'm not cleaning. Anyone else feel the same way, right? So I have Earth. I believe you can no longer get Earth, but I could be wrong. And Madeira Topaz that I really love. It's such a pretty vivid color. We'll start out by actually lining my lips in a different way with Earth. All right, so what I'm trying to do with that is plump up my lips and make everything go up. Let's see if that actually works. There we go. Let's see. I kind of forgot what I was talking about, which is embarrassing, but true. It's real life. If you guys have done events with me, I actually take extensive notes and bullet points so that I don't do that because it's like truly real life. It's when I'm visiting with you guys like this, I feel like I'm actually talking with my friends. And throw me up some hearts and emojis if when you're talking with your friends, if the conversation starts one way and goes in like 7,000 different directions, like you literally start talking about you know, a repair being done on your slider door, and you end up talking about shoes on sale at blah, 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 right? So it's like starts out one way, and before you even know it, it's totally on a different, completely topic, which I think is really awesome. And I think the best part of having a conversation in real life is to see where it actually goes. So that was Champagne Shimmer. Let's go in with a little bit of this Goldstone. I love this color. I don't think I talk about this color enough. And I am going to try to use this for my blush, but I'm probably going to blend it out on my hand. Favorite fluffy brush. I forget about this color. I got to tell you, when this color came out, I could not stop wearing it, right? So that was Saturday, and then yesterday, we actually took the puppies. It was their 5-month anniversary. I know I started my good morning to you by sharing some of the pictures. Guys, they are freaking huge. Huge. I don't even know what to say. So I'm taking this Champagne Shimmer and I'm going to pop it over this just to kind of soften that line. Then with the brush that I used for the Goldstone, I want to go in and tap out that differentiating line. So see how much better that blended that? So it's not creating like harsh lines, right? So we took them to the dog park. It was their first time ever going to the dog park. We took them to Knox Farm in East Aurora. Gosh, that's a nice dog park. I've got one curly hair that is like attaching itself from my hand to everything. Huh. Been doing that lately. Let's see if I can. There we go. You do not want to let that set. So if you make a lip sense mistake, make sure you deal with it right away, or you will need Oops Remover. All right. So we took them to the dog park. It was their first time. They did much better. There's the Goldstone Shimmer. I think I'm going to pop a little bit of Pearlizer in it just to lighten it slightly like that. And they, I have to say, did super, super well. I'm really proud of them. I know that was super out of their comfort zone. They each had their own like little puppy meltdown, which was really cute. So Chloe is super, super duper fast. And at some point, I think she started playing and then decided she was in over her head. And it ended up being with like 3 bigger dogs running behind her who were legitimately playing. But she was pretty hysterical. So I love how this did this. I don't know if you can see the little bit of shimmer left on my hand from the Goldstone Shimmer. It's so cool. So that was kind of sad. I felt kind of bad for her because she definitely got a little nervous. There we go. And Chloe's moment came. She didn't like when dogs tried to sniff her butt, which if you're a dog owner is pretty much what they do, right? So she would let out this like super, super high pitched yip, like almost like a shriek when she didn't want them behind her. Poor girl. I know. I didn't know what to say. I felt bad for her too. But it was awesome because they met other really nice dogs. We met other very nice people. The girls were a big hit with a young girl that was there, which really, I think, helped them like a kid, which really helped them feel comfortable. That family was there with another golden retriever named Rutger. So that was really awesome. And then we came home. I actually got into the pool, which was amazing, and I really needed it. We let the girls cool off in their crate because they needed it because they were hot. And then JC has it in his head. He has some plans about moving the camper to a spot behind the house, and we're going to make like a fire pit. So he was working on taking down some of the fencing that was actually around the back garden that I've pretty much abandoned because it's too much for me. So yeah, then I ended up in the back garden doing stuff, which I think may have been his plan all along, but let's see what ends up happening. So, well, I'm going to mess around with my eyelashes closer to my mirror because without my bifocals, it's really hard for me. I want to thank you so much for hopping on and watching with me. I want to hear all about your weekends, and I will pop some pictures when this goes ahead and sets with the Magic Mauve on it because it is beautiful and it feels amazing. It's like so different than the rest of the glosses. Oh, I didn't talk about Kissmas in July. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm super sorry. So let's talk about Kissmas in July. This is why I made a Cruise Needs Notes. So for Kissmas in July, we're going to be doing this, at least for the next week. If you guys are having a blast, I may continue it until closer to the end of the month. I have tons and tons of great sales for you guys. If it's in my stock, it will be 15% off. If it's coming from my Senna site, it will be 10% off. All items over $100 will ship for free. I have all kinds of fun gifts for you. And because this is an event within my group, but something we're doing with some of my amazing Senna sisters, There are awesome, awesome prizes for you guys participating. And I may add some of my own prizes if it seems like you are all interested in it. So that is Kissmas in July, and I managed to get my Miracle Bra onto my lashes. Have an amazing day, guys.